Call the meeting to order. Welcome, everybody. If you'd please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, good morning, everybody. First item on the agenda today is our consent agenda. We've got a couple reappointments and just a contract extension, and I will move to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Motion second. Questions or comments? So now I'll call a question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Agenda item number 2 is citizens' questions and comments. Is there anybody online?
Nobody online.
Did we receive any emails prior to the meeting?
No emails.
Great. Anybody here in the room that would like to come forward? I will note that agenda items 3, 4, and 5 are public hearings. So if you're here for those items, it would be appropriate to speak during those items when we have them during public hearing. Anybody want to come forward? Seeing none, we'll move to the agenda items. So agenda item number 3 is a planning department, and it is a public hearing for an annexation. I'll ask Joshua Shackley, planning director, to come up and give us a staff report. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning Department. Before you this morning is a hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into the Looking Glass Rural Fire District for property located at 3074 Happy Valley Road in Roseburg. Chief petitioners are the Butterfield Family Revocable Trust. Subject property consists of one dwelling on 141.40 acres and is zoned farm forest. Staff has reviewed the petition for annexation, found it to be in compliance with our statewide planning goals and our local comprehensive plan, and there are no known objectors.
Any questions of staff before I open the hearing? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and open a public hearing. Is there anybody online to speak for this item?
There's nobody online.
Anybody in the room like to come forward and speak on agenda item number 3? We're in a public hearing. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Pleasure of the board.
Move to approve the order incorporating territory and the annexation of property.
I'll second.
A motion and second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Agenda item number 4 is a planning department item. It is also a public hearing on annexation. And I'll invite up Joshua Shackley, planning director, to give us a staff report.
Morning again, Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. Before you this morning is a hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into the Calapooya Rural Fire District. Subject property is located at 1096 Mountain View Drive in Sutherland. The chief petitioners are Timothy and Leonie Rogers. Subject property consists of a dwelling on 78.37 acres and is zoned agricultural woodlot. Staff has reviewed and found the annexation petition to be in compliance with statewide planning goals and the county comprehensive plan, and there are no known objectors.
Any questions of staff before I open the public hearing? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and open the public hearing. Is there anybody online for this item?
Nobody online.
All right, is anybody here in the room that would like to come forward on agenda item number 4? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Pleasure of the board.
I'll move to approve the order incorporating territory and annexation of the property.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Agenda item number 5 is a planning department item, also a public hearing for an annexation. I'll invite up Planning Director Joshua Shackley for a staff report.
All right, Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. Before you is another hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into the Days Creek Rural Fire District. The subject property is located at 252 May Creek Road in Days Creek. Chief petitioners are C.H. Sheldon LP. Subject property consists of a dwelling on 5 acres and is zoned farm forest. Staff finds the annexation to be in compliance with statewide planning goals and our comprehensive plan, and there are no known objectors at this time.
Any questions of staff before I open the public hearing? Seeing none, I'll open the public hearing. Anybody online?
Nobody online.
Is there anybody in the room that would like to speak on agenda item number 5? We're in a public hearing. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Pleasure of the board.
Would move to approve the order incorporating territory and annexation of property.
I'll second.
Motion and second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, I'll call a question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Item number 6 is a sheriff's office item. And I will invite up Under Sheriff Brad Odell.
Good morning, Commissioners. Under Sheriff Brad Odell, here today for Sheriff John Hanlon. Before you is an agreement between Douglas County and CenturyLink Communications, which is also doing business as Lumen Technologies. This contract or agreement is for the acquisition of licensed services for text to 911, so that when individuals text 911, it goes directly into the phone system that the 911 dispatchers are working with. As it stands today, they rely on a web-based application, and so having it integrated into the phone service is a much more preferred manner, making things a little more efficient. This includes materials, services, and implementation services, as well as the software and a 5-year support. The estimated total cost is $102,035.19, and this is going to be paid for by the Oregon Department of Emergency Management 911 programs.
I'll move to approve the agreement.
And I'll second that.
So we have a motion and a second, and I'm assuming the funding at the state level comes from the cell phone tax for,
That is correct.
yeah.
Yes.
There's a tax for that, so, all right. Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, I will call the question. Commissioner Boyce?
Aye.
Commissioner Kress?
Aye.
Chair votes aye, and the motion passes. Thank you, Brad. Agenda item number 7, commissioner comments. Commissioner Boyce?
Nothing from me today.
Commissioner Kress?
Just a call out to the folks with the veterans, the parade yesterday. It was wonderfully planned, wonderfully executed, wonderfully attended. You even did a really good job on ordering the correct weather. And it was a great time, and my hat's off to y'all. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We had, of course, all the commissioners and several other elected officials participate in this event. Both of our legislators from this area were there. I know Dan, the Douglas County Clerk, Dan Loomis, was at the event as one of the people helping coordinate and organize it. I've been doing Veterans Day parades now in different capacities for the better part of 30 years. And I will tell you, the organization and the volunteers and the way it was put together yesterday was as good or better than any of them. So a job well done. It was very well organized, and the check-in process went very smooth, and the lineup went very smooth, and there was a ton of people out there. I went through more candy yesterday than any of the other parades this year. So hats off to you for the, Dan, I see you in the back of the room, for the great work. Please tell the committee they did a great job, and we appreciate the work they did. Great. Any other comments? Seeing none, I'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you all for being here.